Today, I'm showing you verified remote jobs at Fedex, one data entry position with very little experience needed, and two other work from home jobs, including a no phone job where background noise is okay, and no nights or weekends. Hey everyone, it's Suzanne. Today's first highlighted company is the company FedEx. First, I'm going to show you how you can find these jobs in case the job I show you today is expired. What you're going to do is you're going to come to the FedEx career site. That's where I'm at right now. And you're going to scroll down here and you're going to just click on this magnifying glass here. And that's going to bring up everything that they have available currently, but we want to find all of the jobs that are open to remote. And so I'm going to type remote in the search bar here, and then I'm going to search again. And that's going to bring everything that has remote either in the title, like this one, or maybe somewhere here in the job description. So today I'm going to show you the job, this customs trade specialist. You notice over here as well under the titles, they have remote listed. And so as you can see, they are open to hiring remote for a lot of their positions. So let's go back up here to the customs trade specialist. And in this role, it is a full-time job. They are open to it being remote. And this job specifically is going to be a data entry type position. You're going to be responsible for coordinating the documentation required by U.S. Customs/government agencies for entry of goods into the U.S. on behalf of its importers. Now, this is a very little experience required position, as I'm going to show you down below. Some additional things you'll do is provide impeccable customer service. You may process commodities that have been identified and isolated as requiring specialized processing due to the risk of liquidated ages and penalties. You're going to obtain the correct classification of goods for custom release from databases, SOPs, tariff books, internet, or customs. You're going to do some data entry and processing of various import-related documentation for submission to U.S. Customs. Maintain and keep current all shipment documentation, adhere to all international importing and exporting regulations, work closely with other internal staff and departments, process agency brokerage shipments. You may handle some remote filings and perform entry reconciliations as needed. There are some additional things here as well. You can go ahead and look through those, but they are going to train you. Right here it says that they're going to give you paid training, which means they're going to show you how to do all of this stuff. If some of this stuff you're thinking, I have no idea what they're talking about or what I'm going to have to do, it's okay because they are going to train you and teach you exactly everything that you need to know. So requirements: high school diploma at least or a GED, but no college degree listed. A minimum of 12 months of experience is preferred. However, only 6 months of work experience is required. Now, that could be working at McDonald's or in a retail type business or some type of customer service business. Doesn't have to be necessarily in this industry. They want you to have some data entry and keyboard experience. If you've been in school and you've had to type papers for high school, then you have that experience already. A working knowledge of Microsoft Office and being able to send and receive email applications through Outlook. Excellent communication skills, be able to handle a high volume of work and handle it with time sensitivity. Ability to use multiple systems and reference materials. You're going to interact with customers, carriers, brokers, government agencies, internal staff, management of all levels, and internal departments. And if you have some knowledge of customs regulations or tariff schedules, that is preferred, but again, it is not required. Now, they do put the pay in here. The range is between $15.80 and $25 per hour. Additional details: this is a Monday through Friday job. You're going to work the hours of 8 a.m. to 4:30 Eastern Standard Time, which means you're not going to be working any nights and you're not going to be working any weekends. They also put some similar jobs over here on the side if you're interested in looking at those, or you can go back to this list and take a peek here and see if you find anything that suits your fancy. Now, the second company is School Links, and I found this job that I'm going to show you today on their career page. So this is a verified remote job. And here we have a list of all the job openings that they have open. You can search jobs by workplace type. That's where you're going to type in whether it's remote or hybrid or on-site that you're looking for, and that's going to drill down on what you're looking for. These are all remote positions down here. And today what I'm going to do is I am going to show you this customer support specialist. Now, in this role, it is a full-time position that's open remotely within the United States. First, I'm going to give you the overview, and then the application. You would click right over here on application if you want to apply. Now, main responsibilities in this role is you're going to meet 5-minute first response service level agreements for chat and 1 hour for emails while meeting their customer sat targets. So in this position, you are going to be doing only working with customers through online chat or through email, which means that it is a non-phone position. You're not going to be talking on the phone to customers. So if you have some background noise, that's okay, as long as you're able to still focus on your work. You're also going to have to obtain mastery of the School Links platform and be able to troubleshoot, diagnose, and advise districts on platform logic, configuration options, and other day-to-day support topics. You're going to escalate certain support requests to either the product or engineering or solutions team, and you're going to log, track, and update chats and emails in their support tools, meaning you're going to be making some notes in like Intercom or Front. What they're looking for: 1 to 2 years of experience in some sort of customer support or customer service or client-facing role, preferably using SaaS, strong written and verbal communication skills, familiarity with support tools such as Intercom, Zendesk, or Front, ability to manage multiple tickets at the same time without sacrificing quality, and a customer-first mindset with a problem-solving approach. Now, they're going to give you some great benefits here: 100% healthcare coverage, that it would be medical and dental. They're going to give you some 401k retirement with company matching. Also going to give you some gym membership subsidized, a remote work stipend, which means they're going to give you some money to buy some remote work equipment that you need. And they give you an estimated salary for this position, which is between $55,000 and $66,000 per year. If that job is closed by the time you see this, again, go ahead and come back to their career page and you can just take a peek through all of these roles. And the last company that is hiring remote today is Mission Wired. This is an account coordinator through direct mail. It is a fully remote, full-time position. And this company helps their partners create revolutionary fundraising strategies. They've worked with companies like Sandy Hook Promise, Human Rights Watch, the Humane Society of the U.S., Save the Children, and Friends of the Earth. So they're helping nonprofit organizations with their fundraising. An overview of this position: they are seeking a full-time account coordinator to support integrated marketing, fundraising, and communication strategies for some of their biggest nonprofit direct mail programs. If you have strong writing and analytical skills, are an expert multitasker, and want to put your stamp on direct mail campaigns that mobilize resources for social good, this job is for you. What you'll be responsible for: providing high-quality project management across multiple initiatives at one time, managing internal and client-facing schedules, including building real-time updates when changes are needed, ensuring deadlines are met. You'll be responsible for knowing the status of all campaign projects and trafficking components according to deadlines and reporting during meetings. You're going to coordinate and assist with quality control for the creative review process, for copy and art, both internally and with the client. You're going to serve as the point of contact for assigned production-related items, putting together spec sheets for print costs/bids, and responsible for quality control of vendor proofs, setups, and insertion samples. You're going to assist with the coordination, management, and follow-up of client calls. You're going to schedule client meetings and assist in the preparation of meeting materials. You're going to provide timely and accurate responses to the client's requests, communicate tactical details about projects to internal teams, vendors, and clients, support in achieving the client's fundraising and engagement goals, provide top quality customer service to clients, contributing to day-by-day client satisfaction. You're going to be assisting in the creative process by scheduling writers, liaisoning with designers, tracking edits across stakeholders, contributing to brainstorming, conducting research, and scheduling kickoff meetings with clients, and ensuring statistical reporting is accurate, timely through campaign data entry and quality control. So what they're looking for: you must have qualifications, 1 to 3 years of general work experience in some sort of related field, including any past internships you might have or any part-time work. They want you to have a passion for good causes, whether nonprofit, candidate, or other. Excellent process management and linear thinking skills. You need to be able to plan, prioritize, and multitask. They want someone who excels in attention to detail and quality control accuracy, including proofreading. Strong quantitative and logical reasoning skills. Ability to use Excel sheets and formulas. Ability to juggle and multitask on multiple projects. Strong written and oral communication skills, ability to collaborate with colleagues internally and externally, willingness to take initiative and use good judgment to resolve issues, and a high proficiency in Microsoft such as Excel, Word, PowerPoint, and Google Docs and Sheets. Now, some additional qualifications, if you have these, you're going to want to make sure and get these on your resume. They may give you a better chance of getting hired for this role. Experience with any nonprofit, political organization, political campaign, or interactive marketing companies. Client management experience is a plus. Background in direct mail communications, fundraising, and/or marketing, including a basic understanding of direct mail production processes. The salary for this role is listed as $60,000 per year. This does start out as a temporary, salaried, and benefits eligible position for a limited period of time, no later than November 6th, 2026. However, in this role, they are open into possibly extending your contract or possibly even hiring you on full time if you do a good job in this role. They are currently working remotely with no return to office date, which basically means that at this point, they are not planning on bringing anybody back into the office. So they're planning on staying fully remote. They're going to give you medical and dental, 401k with a 3% match, 20 days of vacation and PTO, in addition to 12 paid holidays, some sick leave, etc., flexible remote work policies, and they're going to issue you an Apple computer for your home office. They're going to give you some cell phone service reimbursement and other perks that are available. All right, well, if you're interested in any of these opportunities I just listed, I'm going to put the instructions to apply down below in the description. If you made it this far in the video, go ahead and comment this emoji. Otherwise, I wish you the best of luck, and I'll see you in the next video.